thing for me. I don't do no cave crawling. And then you gotta crawl from here on in the back of the little hidden valley natural bridge, which there's a little natural bridge right here. Natural bridge spot. It's all like a limestone cavern too, I believe. Has that chalky look to it. But look at this little room back in here. But that's probably some like really hard dirt. Because you know, if them natives that lived around here back then, I'm sure they came back in here somewhere. But I looked at all this gravel. But see them rocks right there? Those all look like they were placed there or something. That don't mean somebody didn't do it a long time ago. Maybe some Jesse James gold stashed up in one of these holes somewhere. I've looked at all of this. I haven't seen a flake or any kind of a life sign anyways. Definitely no points laying on the ground. Pretty boring cave. I mean, no stalactites or cool formations or anything like that. There's some calcium I think's been leaking through heavily. This has that yellow stuff that looks like gold. I don't know if it looks like that on the camera. That looks like dirt maybe. It's been put there. I don't know. But it's a little ways back in here. This goes pretty far. Look at all that yellow right there. Maybe somebody actually knows what that is. Bunch of it there on the ceiling too. Maybe it's some type of mold. Because this all has water running through it. Here's where you hit a little bit of water. Got this shelf here you can step up on and around. I bet this thing has barely been looked at by people, which is one good thing because it'll always keep it in its natural state. Not one of them caves you're going to go into and a bunch of people vandalize, painted stuff on the walls or left trash and stuff in like that. Trust me, I'll pack my Dr. Pepper can out, mostly because I'm going to drink it. But something been living in here. Poop. Yeah, all that sparkly stuff. See there, it's all yellow. And it goes to like a silvery look color to it. I don't know a whole lot about caves. There's a big room here. I mean, this is probably 60 feet, 70 feet wide. About 100 feet or more longer. Little hole back up in there. That stuff there is sloppy to walk in. Walked over here where it just had a little bit of water in it. Sand or whatever's on top kept it from being so sloppy. And this is at the mouth of the cave here. Now here the ceiling's all cut up like crazy. Look at that, that's kind of cool. Bunch of little rat holes there. Nice little shelf right there. are at the mouth. That one there probably be a good one to clean out. It's a lot cooler up out here too. There's the main mouth of the cave.
It's right here. Look at the ears. Look at that. Hey, I'll be darned.
That's a little dandy. One ear
That's a good way to start today.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that was the shell I was looking at. Kind of dark down in there. There you go.
Nice pink, huh?
Yes, it is.
Richard.
Let's see what it looks like.
We were done a little bit ago, and I just kept praying. Come on, come on, come on. There it was. Look at that killer little tip. Killer base on it.
Wow. Hey,
Some kind of side notch point, like another White River or something.
That's a nice one.
Look how thin that is. Killer.
That's awesome.
Killer tip.
Well, let's dig another couple out.
Yeah, no. He's got his buddy Blowhard over there, so he don't get hot. Look at our camera.
I'm over here. We ain't sharing.
No. I'm not even allowed to get it during break time. He's like, get away.
I don't want to spoil you.
No. Yeah, it's hot and steamy. Look at the camera. All right.
Well, that's awesome.
Oh, my columbines have been bloomed and died off. Waiting for most of the lilies to come up. Except there is some starting to bloom over there. Well, lollipops had already bloomed, and some red ones bloomed, and waiting on yellows and stuff to open up. But not a bad morning. Nice little side notch archaic point here. Must gonna make my fourth one. I think it's a Hickory Ridge. It's got a little bit off of this ear here, and just a little bit off of that ear there, but when I first seen it, there was barely like that showing, and I thought it was just a flake, and I pulled on it, and it come out that far, and I shoved it back in, and a lot of the dirt kind of come around from it. Some pretty material. Like old Richard says, they always real shiny. Who's to say if that was a freeze pop or a fire pop? I bet more of a freeze pop, probably, because I don't see any fire altercation to this. But I'm no expert either. But these four here. There's a rice shallow side notch and like a little hopewell, and that's what these here too are. Little hopewells, like little Snyder's type points. Those all come out of the black dirt, and Richard's found there's been lots of Kramers, tons of rice shallow side notches, Apple Creeks, Dixons, and it's just full of that stuff. And he has those two type points, kind of like this, like a Hickory Ridge or a White River point, which this one here I didn't get to show it because we was only there for a short time, like 2 hours that morning. That would have been a couple weeks ago, like right before my last 3 creek hunts, because we got some rain and it rolled the creek, so I went to the creek and he went up on the hill. And this one, boy, I really think it's a Graham cave too. It has a lot of overshot flaking on it. But this ear here is completely gone. And then this one here, it had more coming off of it this way and that way. But that's the thing too. In the woodland layer, you'll find a lot of brokes. Boy, in this archaic layer were. And that's the thing too, these are all early to mid archaic, 8,500, 6,000, 8,000, 6,000, where all these are like 2,000. Addiction's like 3,000. But cut. This thing here, man, it's getting hot. I've always grown a beard in the wintertime, but I've never kept one in the summertime. It's hot. I'm exhausted. Yeah, that's the thing too. We only go out for a few hours any morning. I'm only getting out 1 or twice a week, so glad to be able to do that. It's nice to be able to get out and hunt with somebody too that you get along with well. I mean, we both either hunt by ourselves, but it's always a lot nicer when you're along with somebody and everything. But it's really nice to have a little section of Pawpaw Patch Points. I've always wanted to hunt there, dig there. I would say he's dug there for a long time. Mostly all the woodland layer though. Hopefully he'll be able to dig there for quite a while. Gotta thank Richard. He's a good guy to hang out with. I definitely appreciate him letting me always hang out with him. Hope you enjoyed that little cave tour. Thought I'd throw that in there in the beginning. We were gonna dig up there a little bit, but that one spot I wanted to, it was just so, what's the word? I mean, it was more than wet. It was like mucky, and I just don't like that, so it's just going to dry out more. But I always got thankful to Richard for letting me hunt there with him more nowadays. I always wanted to. Almost enough there for a small frame, but there's a lot of archaic layer to go through, and that's the thing too. We really haven't been finding any brokes in that stuff. It's all been whole points where, you know, a lot of times in the woodland layer in the black dirt, you'll find some brokes. But that's pretty cool. Well, hope everybody has a good week. And be a few days of nothing for me, and then out for a few hours again come later in the week. Later.